folks, this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to beautiful Falcon Stadium at the foot of Rampart Range in Colorado Springs, home of the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Hawkeyes will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. They're going to the air on the first play. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Moves out of the pocket. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They've got him after a 7-yard gain. So 2nd and 3.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. And they pick up the first on the ground. They'll play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
The Hawkeyes pick up enough for a first down here. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. Snags the quick throw. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Iowa.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa.
Chris, how about this old-school approach here? What, they have 3 tight ends, and they run the fullback in? That is pure power by this offense.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And your Air Force Falcons will take over first and 10.
On first down, it's play action. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
But that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. The Falcons will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Trying for a fourth down completion. On the run, he'll let it go. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Air Force 0.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Air Force.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
A short completion to the tight end. And he shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to chuck it again. Pass is caught. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Hawkeyes looking to keep this drive moving. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
the end of the third quarter.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Peavy keeps it himself.
Picks up one. First down for the offense.
The Hawkeyes have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Press coverage now from the secondary. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And looking to throw now on first down. Contact as he let the ball go. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Touchdown, Iowa. The defense produces 6 points.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And the extra point was up and good.
Air Force 7.
And the kickoff will be a return. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive is going to begin with good field position. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. The shotgun run call. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Falcons will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. They'll get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Wants to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Oh, what a move. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And the tailback's got it again. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. The Falcons come up to the line in a hurry-up.
That's a big 1st down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He breaks the tackle. As the 1st down is still going. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44. And the Falcons come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his...
Looking for a deep completion. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. A deep shot to the left side. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He could go. He just steps out of bounds, a takeaway to wrap up this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Falcons will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The shotgun handoff here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
He's tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 3rd down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. An effective play, good for a 1st down of the 35.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit, swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Inside the 30. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. They continue to roll up the score.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking deep down the left side. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. 2nd down now.
Well, they come out firing here to start this 2nd half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense.
A deep shot to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a bit.
It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Iowa.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. shotgun. He'll hand it off. They tackle him about the 14. And the Falcons will crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. The Falcons will have 1st and 10 here.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast and puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
And they'll take over.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Gives it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Throws it to the right. Oh, that one's picked off.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example of it there.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Yet another interception. The disaster performance continues.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! Still no answer for this offensive machine. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Point after, up and good. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick it off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
And he knocks through the PAT. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Well, how about that? Man, you don't see that happen hardly ever with an onside kick coming up exactly the way it is drawn. Great execution on this one. Let's see what they can do with this extra possession now.
It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play. And the Falcons hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their...
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Iowa. A huge defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it. Today, dominating in every phase.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Number 19.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. He's found some room at the 45. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it in the open. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
And they're trying to punch it in here. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting Owen at the line of scrimmage. Second down, looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the point after is right down the middle. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Gets some space around the 30. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. The Falcons looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. And the Falcons come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Dump ball's caught by the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Back to throw again. The ball is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The shotgun running play call. Here's the second down play. play fake, looking to pass it. The receiver grabs it. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Short throw complete to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now it's second down here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Well, it's incomplete pass here on this RPO, and typically you see these RPOs thrown quickly. Make the read, process, ball out, get the ball to the playmakers and let them do their thing. I guess if there's a silver lining, at least there wasn't an illegal man downfield.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. That's just some minor blip there, what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Took contact on the throw. The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid